Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' this D. About to react to this vid by Jubilee. This is Strangers Guess Each Other's Age. I know they about to violate in this vid and say people are much older than they actually are, because these days people do look a lot older than their age. I've seen it many, many times, so I assume that that's what's going to happen in this vid, but sure, let's see. Let's watch.
Nintendo.
First Nintendo or the Super Nintendo?
Did it open?
It was like it was the box one, and
No,
you
I'm
put the
going
game
into
in
it.
it.
I think she's
I think she's one of us. That's funny.
Okay, how old are you guys? Just kidding. Okay, just kidding.
What was the first movie you guys saw in the theaters?
I genuinely
I
can't
don't even know
remember.
that.
The first Harry Potter.
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man for me as well.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3?
How do y'all remember
Beauty
this?
and the Beast,
The animated
the
one?
animated one.
Let's bring him over here.
That's
a Disney. Yeah. The Disney. Here, buddy.
Maybe Toy Story.
The first one?
I think so, yeah.
I think you should come this way.
Do any of you guys play video games?
I do.
Yes.
I just beat Pokemon.
Which one?
Shining Pearl.
I have an Xbox. I also play League
I
of
love
Legends. The last video game I played is probably Cuphead.
I think you're older. Because you play some of the games that like
I never heard
my
of it.
older brother and his friends play.
Oh.
Okay. Behind or in
Why
front
don't
of
you
me?
do all that?
I think she might be older than you.
I could see it.
Alright. Nintendo.
First Nintendo or the Super Nintendo?
That's as far as I know. I don't know what to say right now.
Did it open?
Like, what is
It
this
was
language?
It was the box one, and you like put the game in it.
I think she's.
I don't know what she means, the box
What do you guys do for
one.
work?
I'm a lash artist, and I write music.
Same. I'm music. That's what I
Okay.
do.
I'm at a mall and I sell glass cleaner. I'm like, hey boss, let me see your glasses. Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
How's it going? Oh, awesome.
I'm an actor.
Content
He
creator.
funny.
It was the most embarrassing day of my life.
That's what you're doing on YouTube, nigga?
Pools for a living. Semi-retired
Yeah.
and just go to people's pools.
Where do you review
Yeah.
that? Like, you post it online?
Yeah,
Cool.
just like on my Instagram.
That's
Okay,
cool.
cool,
Yeah.
cool.
I think I'm older than you though. I'm going for body language and then how you talked about your job.
You know, I'm a youthful individual. I'll say that. Take it.
I love
Take
it.
it.
Has anyone ever faced any discrimination based on their age?
Oh.
Yes.
All the time.
Let me tell you, like, corporate world, like, as a woman or business, like, I've had my own businesses, and, you know, I'm talking to a guy, and he's just like, oh, like, didn't you just get out of high school? Like, is this your dad's company?
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, sir, like, I started it myself, like, you know. I think a lot of women have to carry themselves in a different energy than they do regularly. You have to be more dominating, you have to present yourself as more capable
Something
than
happened
I
to me.
think
I'll talk about that in
the
a minute.
average guy does. Like, you have things to prove, I feel like.
I get the kid a lot. So people are like, oh, kid, it's your first job, kid? Or like, that's what I've
Yeah.
heard. So when I used to work retail and I wanted to get
Okay,
promoted,
okay.
they were like, oh, no, you're just young and you're just starting out. Like sometimes I would negotiate for a certain price point over email. I'm making my voice sound very assertive over the phone. And they would see me and immediately they would be like, oh, we're paying this young kid too much money for this. So I went through a phase where I grew out my facial hair. I stopped styling my hair as much because I was like, okay, I let it get to me too much.
I think it's really hard to date people. I remember like my first boyfriend I had, when he showed my picture to his friends, they're like, why are you dating a fifth grader? Even though we were the same age. The specific people who decide to send me DMs on like Instagram or Facebook, and you can just kind of tell there's this weird like, you're not just saying hi for the sake of getting to know me. Like it feels very like a little bit insidious.
I think you two should
These
switch.
two
These two are
should switch.
switching,
I'm
and
switching with
then
him,
I'm putting myself here.
I would maybe switch right here. Dax is a little chill. He's a
I
little.
feel like he's gonna throw us all off, is
Yeah?
the thing. Yeah.
Mm.
I have a question to help. How would you guys describe your fashion?
Beat you with an edge, something like that.
Really specific to what you're saying. Athleisure, because I prefer comfort over everything. Just hip enough, but also like just like comfortable enough.
That's giving me millennial.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
What is like your favorite thing to do to
Millennial
relax,
Z.
decompress?
Just make a lot of videos.
When you say videos, is that like Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube and TikTok, yeah.
YouTube and TikTok. See, I think he's younger. I just got
I
into
don't.
TikTok. Dax was the hardest one to figure out.
Dax
He
was
looks
giving me
older.
like a little bit older energy, but then like some of the stuff that he was saying was more with like the younger stuff.
I think a lot of people
Don't mean
often
nothing.
tell me that I look younger than I am. Well, sometimes they tell me, like, they used to tell me I looked older. These days, they've been telling me I look younger.
I think also she may surprise us too.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because
Yeah,
she's mature.
possibly.
She's mature, but I think you're mature because you like had to be to like get the respect.
She
like,
looks a
you
little
shared your
older.
Story. But
Oh,
I don't
that's
think.
deep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think
I'm
their
right
order is
next to
pretty
him, and
accurate.
She's right next to me.
Except the
You're
nigga with the
here,
long
and
hair
then-
is older. I don't know why y'all got him at the end.
No, I'm,
I don't know.
I
Absolutely
would
not.
switch with you.
And then
You
I
know
think
what?
you two should switch too.
So I'm
I'll put the black dude in the middle.
Yeah,
hey,
you
We'll see.
think?
We'll see.
Because I feel like there's a very calm demeanor about Zach. So it's the standing with the hands behind the back for me.
yeah.
Right between Dax
Yeah.
and Kaya.
Right here. I'll go
No,
here.
yeah, right
Why do
here.
y'all think this
Why are
long
you
hair
still in the
nigga is
front
the
spot?
youngest?
I'm pretty confident.
We have not
I even
moved.
noticed that.
Okay.
Full
Okay.
reviews.
Okay, I think this, yeah.
I feel like there is gonna definitely be a surprise, but I just don't know who it's gonna be at this point.
I think the
Anyone
Asian girl's
trying to be
older
tricky
too.
At any point.
No, I'm trying to get this right.
Yeah.
In our youngest spot, we have Ignacio at 25.
Oh.
In our second spot, we have Jackie at 26.
Okay.
Okay. I thought she was
In our
older.
third spot, we have Dax at 30.
He's 30?
In our fourth
I thought
spot, we
he
have
was
Kaya at
35.
32.
Okay.
In our fifth spot, we have Victor at 34.
I don't know why he kept trying to
And in our
go
sixth spot, we have Jeff
towards
at
the middle.
40.
You're 40?
They got it right.
Dude, I was thinking
He look good.
37.
I was like 37, 38.
I was like, he's
like,
37, 38. He's like late
okay.
30s.
Yeah.
They act like that's so far up. They got it pretty much right.
I was most surprised
Wow.
with Victor, purely off of just aesthetic and just his look. Also because he has really good skin.
I only knew Hugh was the youngest from his aesthetic and how he talked about his style and everything. It reminded me so much of my younger brother around your age.
I thought you were older than me, but like you were just with it, like with the times.
Body language was also a lot more mature, which was why I placed you a lot higher. So I feel really bad about this comment.
I feel like there is a focus on things that you lose as you age. Physical ability, for example, is like I can no longer run as fast or have as much stamina, and there's less of a focus on what you gain as you get older.
Does everyone get told that they
Speak on
look
it, brother.
younger than they are?
Yes.
Yeah, so I also work as a substitute teacher, and so when I'm in a classroom, I feel like I have to like
Yeah, that happened to me too when I was a
overcompensate
sub.
with like, I'm in charge, don't mess with me, because I just find that a lot of the default that people have is like, oh yeah, she's young, I can just do whatever.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
The age thing is
That's
such a
exactly what
factor
happened when I
in
was
the
a
professional
sub.
field, in the dating world.
But they
or
learn
just,
real
like,
quick.
in
Don't fucking
public.
play with me.
And people judge people like how they choose to respect them.
Don't ever let the way people
That is
view
true.
you affect your dreams and what you want to do.
They said, hey, you know, your energy, it's very, very youthful, you know.
Were you cool with that?
Oh,
I didn't get
think
that
in
vibe.
my head, I was like, oh, wow. Because I think I spent a lot of time thinking, oh, okay, I'm getting old. But then I'm like, oh, okay. Not really.
Boy, shut up. There's nothing wrong with getting older. We're all gonna get old and wrinkly and ugly. You know, it is what it is. The key is to get older but still look good. That is something that very few seem to accomplish. Look at your busted parents and your busted uncles and aunties. Okay, they have not accomplished this. So you just hope that when you get their age, you look better than that. You know, that's what you got to work on. While you're young, drink water, work out, eat healthy, take care of yourself, because as you get older, that's going to catch up with you. And you're going to look even worse than the old people that you talk shit about now. You're going to look even worse, because look how you look now. Especially if you're already crusty and busted now. I don't know if it's hope for you. You know, you might have a hard... This is a terrible speech. Sorry. What was I gonna say? Oh, about the sub thing. That definitely happened to me as well. When I was a substitute, I feel like people tried to play me. They would ask all the time, "How old are you?" Don't fucking worry about it. Sit down and mind your goddamn business. All right. I said that a lot. Obviously not, those exact words, but I definitely said, "Sit down. Don't worry about it." And I feel like they tried to play me because they thought, "Oh, she's younger. I could get over." But I got real loud and real aggressive real quickly, and they was like, "Oh, okay, never mind. Let's not play with her, she ain't about the games," and they knew better. Anyway, this is an interesting video. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!